Punch is clean now because Punch is a girlfriend now.
Oh, okay.
Maybe. Used to wear, bootleg. The one that and has 2 parts.
You never saw his foot inside the thing.
She initiated other people. Now she left like
Exactly.
my Govela. My Govela. Baba.
What's going on now?
Oi. Seriously?
Remember live on SABC1?
Yeah.
Zombo came on live. And you know those biscuits, those 20-cent biscuits? He was busy eating those things, bro. And you are saying you are struggling. I'm telling you, bro. Nobody takes offense now.
Yeah, in
Would
the
I
club.
look like I have?
Do you have 8?
Have you seen Dr. Susan or are you just winging it?
Punch is irresponsible. Let me tell you something about Punch, right?
Okay, let's stop it right there and start a whole new topic.
Punch is clean now because Punch is a girlfriend now.
Okay.
Maybe.
And it's starting to make sense. He never wore these slacks.
Wow.
What do you call these?
Slacks. But also the pants, bro.
Yeah.
Used to wear, bootleg. The one that and has 2 parts.
You never saw his foot inside the thing.
I thought Punch was a paraplegic. I don't know if Punch had legs.
Oh, wow.
We're starting to see his legs now. All right. Thanks to the fact that you
Jonah
have a
will wash
girlfriend.
you up.
You still want to tell us how long has it been, bro?
A few months now.
Few months.
But you just cut your hair, so she just
Yeah.
just started making the
feeling
changes.
comfortable. She started feeling comfortable to be like, okay,
Kancane.
let's introduce.
Because that's how they
Flex
get
is
you.
on his phone.
I'm reading some interesting things here.
Okay. All right. Never mind all this shit.
You know we are on, right?
Like to know what the
We've
state of the
started.
world. It's just like China did what? Tariffs.
Since when?
You guys are opening
Yes,
the
yes.
world. He flat won an award. He doesn't care about.
Oh, is this his?
Yeah, baby.
I thought it was one
yeah.
of
I
yours.
don't do that.
What? Okay.
It's still
All right.
fresh.
That's not cool.
Yeah, it's still fresh.
Not cool. Pal.
Still fresh.
We just came from the loss.
When we were
You've
robbed.
had 2 days.
We were
Grow
robbed.
up.
We were robbed. Do you know how many joint winners there were supposed to be? How many joint winners there were supposed to be? Yeah. Split the award in half.
If you want to win this award next time, tell them that you're a Cape Town comedian.
Oh,
I like
that.
Is there a Venac scene in Cape Town?
Which Venek?
No, is there not been a comedian?
Oh,
in
there's
Cape Town?
the CSA.
The Xhosa guys are
Xhosa
there.
guys.
No, but
Even-
CSA is
even
not in Cape
Gqeberha.
Town. It's the Eastern Cape.
Yeah.
Oh, you see.
Hmm.
So Cape Town, no black people.
Now, there's-
No, there
Spice
are
is
black
there.
people. There's just. What do you mean no?
There's no black people.
They're just speaking English. That's all. They're just speaking English.
Okay, so
There isn't much of a Venac scene we know of. Is that
Nah, but I think there are gigs, bro. Because in like when Mbu goes down there,
yeah.
he's doing the Venac gig.
oh yeah, Mbu's in Cape Town.
Is he there permanent? Mbu's every.
No, he's not in Cape Town. He's
Mbu's
also
like
in
weed
Eastern
smoke.
He's
Cape.
also in.
Yeah.
He's in
weed
the Cape.
smoking. Wherever
Yeah.
the weed is, that's where.
Look for the beer.
Yeah, but
But when TT, your English is good. How did you?
Yes.
How did you, how did you like get categorized as Venac comedian
No, because
with that English?
I decided. It was a decision. No, seriously. I made a
I'm not
decision.
even sure I've seen you do a Venac set. I've seen this guy do English through and through, and he's
Yeah, it's because where you perform.
I've been to
But
Venac
what-
gigs where you did English, and I'm
Where?
like, aye, man.
Where?
Aye,
Aye, man,
man,
where?
aye, man.
So what was it? Was it a money thing?
No, it wasn't a money thing. It was
They
like
make more
a.
money than us. Don't laugh, bro.
Oh no, I know
Yeah,
this.
Oh,
I
you
know
know
no,
this.
clean. Plus, there's food at Venac gigs.
And there's Hennessy and
Ah.
Remy Martin.
Now he knows how to speak English. Remy Martin.
Oh, sorry, Remy Martin.
Remind Martin. No. I made a decision that, you know what, I can't be getting out there and making the world laugh if my own people don't celebrate me. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
deep.
Yeah. So I
Shout
decided,
out,
you
shout
know
out.
what, man?
I'm saying
Oh,
pout
oh, I
on
thought you were
Not
pounding.
really, no.
Okay.
Your decision.
No, that's fine.
It's your
Hey.
decision. I have no part
So
in
you're
that.
saying part of the people? Fuck my
Your
decision,
people.
huh?
Yeah, who cares about you?
right.
It's your decision.
Whatever, man.
It
Whatever.
sounds political, my people.
Like Steve Biko. Yeah.
Sure,
All right.
he's dead.
Okay. but for me that was the thing. So I was like, you know what? Let me get love from and I can do it.
Yeah.
I can do it. It just takes a certain you have to just free yourself and know that the comedy is you.
Yes.
It's not I'm not a Venek comedian. I'm a comedian.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's it.
Yes.
That's it. So I can do it anywhere at any time.
No, some of the best comics are the ones who can do English and vernac quite easily, like Sfisonene.
Tips as well.
Yo,
King Flat. You know,
All
yeah,
right.
come on.
Okay. Come
on
on
with
with it.
Okay.
There's an award to
That's
prove
have you heard
it.
Mashabela do English, bro?
Killer.
Semi, yes.
Killer.
Lord.
Yeah, but it's the next stuff, Jesus.
Ah, no, he was killing at the awards.
Yeah,
Yo!
that was
Murder.
murder.
That was
It's fully
murder.
for black people. Like white people are extremely lost at that time.
Bro.
We're having the time of
I
our
want my
lives.
banks were looking at me like I'm gonna translate. I'm like, no, my brother. Hey, I am
is
having
not
a
happening.
great
I was sitting
time.
next to this white lady. She had a smirk. Like the whole Mashabela said, she was
Yeah.
like,
Did you do that white people smile?
She was like, Habli. He said Habli. I heard Habli.
I had blowjob.
Blowjob, Habli. Habli
fine.
blowjobs.
You don't know what fucking foreskin is in Venek.
Do you struggle to
Yeah.
translate your jokes?
Not struggle, no. Because the idea is there. I don't have to say it word for word.
Yes, yes, yes.
You know what I'm
So-
saying?
But certain play on words, you know?
Yeah, but it takes okay. I do sit down and actually think about it and
Yeah.
try to word it properly.
Yes,
you know
yes,
what I
yes.
mean? But generally the joke is still the joke.
Are there jokes that are not like transferable or transferable?
Yeah, lots.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I had a
there are lots of
feeling, I
those.
had a feeling.
Not only for between Vernac and English, even in like Vernac languages. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's
Oh,
certain
yes.
jokes that you cannot
Yes,
translate
yes,
them
yes.
from Sepedi into Zulu.
Zulu, sure. Okay.
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Or
Zulu people
otherwise,
won't
Even
get
concepts.
them.
even concepts
Yeah,
because it's
like
cultural. You know what I
even
mean?
concepts
Yes,
that are
yes,
Limpopo
yes, yes,
concepts.
yes,
yes.
People from Limpopo understand this thing.
Yeah, because if you say Acha, then Eastern Cape people are like,
Yeah.
Sure, they buy it at Woolies. It's not like made in somebody's back kitchen or whatever. I hear you. Okay, sure.
uh-uh.
Yeah.
So
Even some of the like urban legends that you
Yeah.
like, you know, Gasela, urban legends and stuff.
Yes.
Like where I come from, they always say like when albino people die, they
go
don't
to a
die,
mountain.
they disappear. You
I've
know,
heard
they
about
say-
this thing.
They say they disappear.
They just
so,
walk off.
So if you go to other environments where there are albinos don't disappear, then your joke is doomed. You know what I mean? So
they are albinos don't disappear.
They die. Their funeral.
Theirs die.
yeah, so ours
Also,
is
he's not lying about.
Ours
Have
walk.
He's not lying.
Have you ever been
about
to an
albinos disappearing?
Yeah, have you ever been to an albino funeral?
if you go to my village right now and you tell them that albinos disappear, they're gonna kill you because they believe that thing for generations to generation.
Yeah.
And then years back, you know, a
Yeah.
few years ago, our first albino died, and he was actually buried, and people came and there was a
They wanna
casket
see
and then
this.
they saw
It
this.
was-
Yeah,
guarantee.
Okay, vale. Hey! Okay, vale.
Let's just have a
Just,
transparent.
it was a
casket.
transparent one. They just seen all that. Vale.
No, but okay.
Vale.
To your stupid question,
Have you been to one?
how many of them do you even know generally?
I'm just asking.
No. The thing
Yeah,
is,
that's all.
if there's 5 of them
Mhm.
in a space, a circumference, let's say of 100 kilometers, how many funerals are you gonna attend?
Let
So-
me feel. Okay, I'm gonna explain what we should do now. We should just go out on the streets of Joburg, ask each person. If we get to 50 people, and all 50 say they haven't been, they're disappearing.
Let's
Those guys go to a mountain. They don't come back. That's what I heard.
That's what you heard.
If you live in an area where there are no mountains, they're gonna travel far.
gonna have to cycle somewhere in order to die.
what
Yo,
I'm-
but
Albino
fetching AIDS. Yes, I need to catch an Uber to Transkei.
Yofa. Ngifuna ukuyofa.
I have a friend of mine, right?
Yeah.
He, like when we were in varsity, that guy took a conscious decision
Yeah.
that from now on I'm gonna start dating albinos.
Oh.
Yeah.
And where do you find
And
them?
then
By the
now
way, I
he
think
has a
we're not allowed to
history.
say that. I think you're supposed to say people who suffer from
albinism, right?
Is it suffering though?
Albanese.
Is it suffering though?
No, people who have the condition.
Call them
and
suffering
access.
people.
Aye,
That's
angazi.
what you need
Okay,
to say.
correction. How do we say it? People
who carry-
living
Aye.
with albinism.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, forgive me if I'm, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
forgive,
we're not
forgive-
educated.
Forgive
on
my
that. Our
ignorance.
apologies.
Yeah,
Our
forgive
apologies.
my ignorance. You
Yeah.
know, but
I didn't say anything.
I only know Dimpy Dimpo.
we're talking about, you know,
And he's
the
never corrected you.
He's never.
Is Dippy Pop an albino or is just light?
No,
All right, no,
he's
he's definitely-
albino.
Oh, wait, I'm just
definitely.
asking.
His eyes.
and I'm not laughing.
Stop it.
No, I mean,
Did Panch ask where do you find them?
no, I did not. ask
Somebody,
that.
somebody he did. Oh, it was you.
what did I say?
Where do you find
What?
people with albinism?
Or it's people with albinism.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can say
So,
you see.
so my friend decided to date people with albinism. Doesn't sound.
that. Right
Yeah,
now. It even
yeah.
sounds worse. Now.
Yeah, you know, people with
Sounds like a
albinism.
racism against
Yeah,
Albany.
like people with. It's, like there's no one word like short people, you know, like tall people, dark people.
You see, when you say midgets, you can't say that.
Yeah, yeah.
So you have to say the
even in
full
South
thing.
Africa,
Yeah.
you can't say midget.
There are
in
midgets
South Africa.
everywhere. What are you talking about?
Oh, you have to say little people.
And then
Little
these things
people.
are sometimes it's like American just make rules
Oh,
for
sure. I
everyone.
hear what you're
Like you
saying.
know what I mean? They just make
And ours
rules.
are like, we
Like,
don't
like,
know
Here we
about
chilled
this.
here.
I have heard a midget friend of mine go, "Aye, dog, little people."
Just say midget.
Just say midget.
Sounds
The
Sounds cool.
little people.
That sounds cool.
Little people.
Little people sounds
I agree.
sounds belittling. Like
Yeah.
Literally.
little people.
It does
Yeah,
sound
it's like
offensive
we are big
also.
people.
We
Yeah,
are big
You're
we
like
giants.
little
You are little.
You're little ass.
And what does like what height determines?
Sure, I
Yeah.
hear you.
Yeah, by
Where do you-
centimeters that now you are a
And
dwarf.
at which age? Because, you know, at some point we're all that height.
Yeah.
yeah.
And then we leave your ass.
Yeah.
Why is it like you don't grow in you?
You shoot to the
I
stars.
think that
also.
one it's people who are affected by dwarfism.
Okay,
Ish.
you know what?
Is
That's
there
just
such a
too
word as
long.
dwarfism?
So nah, that one is
try,
that different.
try to use
yeah,
that in a
it's-
sentence.
Yeah,
please.
I was chilling with my friend affected by dwarfism, and we were having Archer with
So
an
the friend of
albino-
mine who was affected by dwarfism has a. Come on.
No.
But really, at
is
what
long.
what height, like what size does determine?
No, but I think it's just you can see, man.
Or is it a
Oh,
look?
Women would define it.
I feel like King Flat is trying to find out if he made it past.
Yeah, I want to know. Exactly.
At
I
this
want to
point,
know.
He just wants to know.
I want to know.
You and Panch are on the same boat. Y'all should tell us.
I want to know. Is it?
I am this much shorter than you, sir. Small
lot.
buck over here.
Because of the
Let them take that part from somewhere else. You'll cry. You'll cry. You'll
I don't
cry.
need my toe to be that big, you know? But
If they took this much of your dick,
Hey,
you ain't got shit no more. You ain't got nothing. You just have the head. You still have the head. That's all.
it's got to be a lot more work.
So anyway, I think the okay. Let's just answer.
Maybe they'll tell us the size.
Yeah,
of,
maybe they'll tell us.
No,
Whoever this is. Who's calling us?
an agent.
Oh, damn. All right.
Bloody agent.
Are they going to organize an award for you?
Clearly not.
How does it feel to be an award winner now?
it felt great the first night
Yeah.
until that.
That's all. Just one.
Just one.
Yeah, because the following day you are back to your bullshit. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Life
They're
is
still
life
booking
is-
you.
Yeah,
for-
but I'm grateful. If you know
Yes,
what
yes,
I mean,
yes.
I'm grateful.
10,000 Ikeni or
Yeah.
Wait, is it already in?
In what the 10,000?
Yeah,
the
I wanna maybe I'm gonna be happy when that 10,000 goes twitching.
It hasn't yet.
No, I get you. I sent the invoice late. You have to send an invoice.
Wait, before you win or
No,
after?
No,
like
what?
immediately after you win, right?
You mean all of us nominees send invoices?
Yeah, just like in case, just in case.
Panch is saying these brews knew they were gonna win.
They
They were coming to us. Yeah, they were coming to us like, dog, I really hope you win.
Because I'm like,
Nigga,
it's
you sent the
Tuesday.
invoice
This
already.
thing was.
And I sent it today, actually.
You sent it today.
But after you receive an award, after your speech, right?
Sure.
Do you realize that every winner goes on stage from the steps, but they leave to the wings of the theater.
Oh,
Yeah.
sure.
You know what I mean? Because there's a lady there in the wings who's like,
I thought that's where you get the check.
yeah, that's why you get the check, like that. But it's not a check, but it's an envelope. Inside the envelope, it's a message. You know what I mean?
okay.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
This they're gonna
Invoicing
send you an
details.
EFT, invoicing details.
sure.
You
and
didn't
stuff
have to
like
tell
that.
them. They'll find out when they
No,
win.
but
We need to be
In
ready.
5 years.
We need to be ready. I'm thinking I'm getting it same night.
Cash.
Cash. The envelope is cash. It's the 10th hour.
When people are going to that after party, you're going to conquer. You're like,
Only
you
losers.
free drinks, yeah. Your weird VIP tags.
I want this cash, boy. But no, congratulations.
And
though.
thanks, man. And
I'm-
then
I'm
you
super-
tell your family members that it goes with 10K. Yeah. And then all of a sudden now there are problems.
They just come out of nowhere.
Yeah, we need painting on the wall.
They used to not pay before, huh?
No,
Until
no,
the
no.
10K one.
Until now.
Until now.
Yo,
This is actually the
Do you think
first
it's
year
gonna
that they
go
pay.
more or it's just gonna stay at kamikaze?
Probably kamikaze. That's hilarious.
That's
That's hilarious.
I mean, that's how much they used
yeah,
to
that's
pay.
how they'll pay for kamikaze. Yeah, I think it'll
Kamikaze used to pay how much?
10K.
and for the
10K.
winner.
And that was like what?
When I
4 or 5 years ago?
entered
Yeah.
there was no money.
For kamikaze.
Kamikaze.
initially.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey.
man.
I actually came second after Loiso Madinga won. And
Oh, yeah?
stuff like
Oh, yeah? And you
Ah,
didn't
there's
get
No
nothing.
money
No,
for
no, no.
second
But
place.
there was some prize. Like there were, like international comedians coming to perform in South Africa. I remember Godfrey, the Nigerian
Oh, yeah.
American.
Oh, yeah. That was
Go
good impression.
Eris PS. You know what I mean? They were
Sure.
coming to perform at Teatro and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So now they put you on a lineup and
With
they pay
those
you.
guys, sure.
Yeah.
That's
Really
nice.
So it was a cool prize as well.
It's semi like Jive, what Jive does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have no idea what
But
Jive
they
does.
don't.
I think you get a 30-day run at the Cape Town Comedy Festival.
Yeah.
30 days.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Of
you,
the same
you
material.
get paid like 5K or something.
I think.
How much do you get?
Per day.
Per day.
No, for the
guys,
30
for the-
days.
30 days, 5K.
Oh, man. You see why I
That's
went to Venex?
exploitation.
You see why? You see why I went to Venex?
Hey, man,
I don't want to say anything. I don't want to say anything. I love
is
people in Cape Town.
Crazy.
Some of us are going to Cape Town to see if you
Listen.
don't want to hear. Ure.
We appreciate you in your own language, bro. We
Yeah.
will pay you
100%.
3K per night for those 30 days if it was
Yeah.
a Venex.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
No,
Like,
and it's a whole festival,
It's a
bro.
whole festival,
So
bro.
every day it's like full theater
Full.
you perform.
oh, that's
to.
And
insane,
the,
bro.
the
Yeah.
craziest thing is that it's not just new comics entering. It's like some people have been doing it for quite a
Yeah.
while. So it's like, if you've been doing comedy for at least 5 years, bro,
Mm.
and you win that competition and somebody tells you they're paying you 5K for 30 days, that probably breaks your heart, bro.
Man,
Bro.
kiss my ass. I ain't,
'Cause that's less than 300 a day.
I am performing every night for fucking 30 days for 5 hours. Fuck out of here. Fuck that
Do you
shit.
have to drive?
I don't know. Probably, man.
So that's
probably do.
That's just petrol money.
No, guys.
No, oh no, they
Literally.
don't even like pay for accommodation or
Literally, you
nothing.
have to
It's
house yourself,
you're just
basically.
getting this 5K 30
For 30
King
days.
lettuce.
You must be single, and if
Yeah.
you don't have kids,
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
No responsibilities.
No
Dog.
yeah, then it's
Ishmara,
fine.
even there, it could hurt, man.
'Cause I
after day like 7, you're like, wait a minute, man.
No.
This 5K is finished.
Dude, after 7 days, you're just like, wow. Wow.
do they give you
I
food
cannot.
at least?
Hopefully.
At the venue, maybe backstage.
Maybe a samosa or 2.
Yeah.
Finger foods.
Tapas.
Might as well. Why don't you just finger
Ka-oros.
me while you're
Why
at
do you add it? Because you like fingering.
Fuck that shit. dog.
Oh man.
No, that's a lot. That is a lot.
Nah, but Punch for
I'm
sure. I
sorry.
think they will raise the money.
You think they'll raise the
Yeah,
money?
I think they should get. I thought they should. They will get more sponsors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
Yeah, because I mean, it's
Made
Mrs. Balls
is it?
now.
China like everything else?
Oh damn.
Maybe.
Probably.
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 Could be. Did you see China? The factories that they're now telling us that they make Gucci and Louis
Louis
Vuitton.
Vuitton, everything.
So we must just buy straight from them since
Damn.
America's acting up.
Okay.
They're like, we make these products. Just buy from us.
Oh, don't you come to us directly?
The guy who's explaining, he sounds exactly like that.
Why are we cut the middleman?
That's literally what he's.
That's how he sounds like. That's how he sounds.
He's like, why don't you cut middleman?
Why don't you come here direct and connect successfully?
Yeah, apparently those brands just like put on the logo.
Look,
They
man.
buy the merch. They
Okay,
put
so
on
what
the
about the
logo
design?
And then
Yeah,
they put
but
on
that's
the
what they
thing made
do.
in Germany or whatever. and it's not.
What about the designers though? Because that's the important part, right? I wouldn't
Yeah.
want to wear anything that was designed by a Chinese man.
No, they
No,
don't design.
They don't design.
They
only put
make
it together.
Yes.
Yeah, they put it together.
So it's like manufactured there in China, but it doesn't say that on the bag.
Mm.
It will say manufactured in Finland or wherever, but it's not.
So it's
because maybe it's a
bullshit.
Finland company.
yeah.
Oh,
They
okay,
just
okay.
put in the label.
Okay, but
and
who
put in their
designs?
logo.
Because that's the most important.
Nah,
they
the designer
design
probably
it.
be
They
the designer
design it.
Louis Vuitton
No, just
or
like
whatever.
let's like BMW. You know what I mean? The design, it's German
guy.
German design and stuff
Yes.
like that. But those things to put the doors together and everything,
they
you
might
need
do it
China.
outside.
China
They
or
do-
Japan
But they
or
do.
wherever.
We are. Come on, more Mamelodi, more.
Yeah, but
put
so
together.
so you find that like so instead of it being put together,
Your guys need to get caught by the police.
so instead of it being put together in China, China makes the doors and makes whatever, and then ship it to said country, and then when it gets to South Africa, we just put it together.
Then it makes sense that we buy China's clothes.
Don't you see like these cars these days? The cars these days they just super nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, but the brands are weird.
or Moda.
Yeah, like
So-
Beijing.
Yeah.
So are you
It's-
saying that we can actually start getting Gucci from Temu now?
Basically,
Basically.
Whooshi. They're
but,
gonna call
but
it
it's not,
whooshi.
it's not gonna say
Yeah,
good.
That ad was so racist. That ad was so racist.
That's what I know.
Oh, man, that was so racist.
Ever.
Bruv.
Nah, but apparently they like cutting all visa requirements, so you can just go to China now
Mm.
and then get your stuff directly. your
Oh, is
stuff
that part of
directly.
BRICS or?
I don't know if it's part of BRICS
But
or
Brigado.
just
Wait.
the countries. Bro.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Or is it just for every country they like? You
No, I
can
think
have?
there's a lot of countries they're cutting like visa requirements just
Oh, crazy.
to bring people in because it's gonna help them with the whole tariff
So
stuff.
is this about like the trade wars between China
Yeah.
and America?
And America,
Oh,
yeah.
then it's
China's
on,
like,
man.
I
It's
will
on.
deal with you.
It's on.
It's
They're like,
on.
we'll deal.
But I liked it when Trump said like to our white people, he said, "Come," and they were like,
Our whites are
We
like,
prefer being in Africa.
they're like, it's not make
No,
sure.
we still
"We were just saying, we were just saying,
Just saying.
we were just saying."
But I thought you said they were genociding you. Aren't they killing you? You should come to America.
Now white people
No,
they-
that's not what we mean. We were just saying,
Yeah.
just
Don't jump into conclusions.
conclusion and start. No,
No.
we are right here in Centurion.
But why would you stay in a country where black people are in charge and they don't really like you?
No, it's because we see ourselves as
as
Africans.
Africans. They love that one.
It's not that they don't like us. It's the ANC.
Only the ANC.
It's only Malema.
It's only Malema.
Malema doesn't
Yeah,
like us.
yeah.
He sings that song.
He sings a song.
Yeah.
So you don't need help with the land. That's not a real problem.
No, that are okay, eh?
That's all okay.
Just,
That's all okay.
just make sure that they bring us more money. That's what we want. Yeah. I don't think they're complaining about jack shit. Honestly,
It's not real.
it's
'cause
not real.
The worst thing is they're complaining about factors that affect every single South African, like it only affects them.
No, they're saying. I think like their argument is niyasiceda bafowethu. It's only 1,000 of us.
Ah,
So if you're gonna die at your rate,
we're not doing it at the right rate there.
yeah.
We need to do more.
No, what?
We need to do.
What?
If we are doing it, we need to do more. We're not seeing a significant decrease. Pretoria's full of white people. Pretoria's full of white people, bro. There's certain parts of Pretoria, bro, where there's more
wild.
Bakis than black people. Even
More buckies than
black people, man. Ah,
I mean, if there's a genocide against you and there's a march and all of you come in your buckies, one each, how bad is the situation?
But the word genocide is an extreme word.
That
Right?
is crazy.
Because I've never been to a
Massive,
meeting
wild.
whereby
Yeah, agreed.
we are chilling. We're like, yeah, now it's time.
probably one by
One
one.
by one. You go to Pretoria.
Wanaphuma so-
I'm gonna go to Hammanskraal.
Okay, I'm at Texas, so I'm go.
It's never happened, bro.
We don't have. We don't. Come on, guys.
No, the thing is,
Also-
I feel like they want to feel special. They just want to feel special.
They already are special.
You know what it is?
In this country.
It's an argument for the white supremacy worldwide that even in places where there's fewer white people, we also suffer.
Oh,
You know what I mean? To be like in Africa where there's less white people, they do the things that you're saying we white people do to other races in our countries.
Oh.
That's the argument to say that we also suffer like you when we're a minority in another country.
But the problem
Nah.
is, but
Nah,
the
nah,
argument
Now,
is
if
so
you go
flawed,
to
though.
Ukraine right now, you will know that you are African.
There's a guarantee.
There's
You
a
will-
guarantee you will feel it.
You can't. You can't.
You
even
can only
feel
bear it
comfortable
if you're
in Ukraine.
Nigerian. Yeah?
Huh?
Nah, Nigerians are
Nigeria-
everywhere.
those guys are hectic.
Nigerians don't care.
They establish even in Russia.
No,
they
I'm not
did.
saying that this is true. I'm saying
that's how they want to-
That's how they want to portray it.
It's difficult. I understand the world seeing it, but it's very difficult for South Africans to see what they're saying. That doesn't make. We living here on
No,
the
we
ground.
know, we
And,
know
we
it's
know,
not
like,
real.
But okay.
Imagine there's places in Cape Town we feel uncomfortable at, and we're black. How does that make sense that in our own country there's places where we feel uncomfortable, white people can make us feel uncomfortable?
I feel like we're taking also for granted the fact that this is a regime that had apartheid under it. Like, but playing PR. These people. Like,
Yeah,
PR is their
yeah,
thing.
sure.
Yeah, they're like,
Wait,
if they could do it with apartheid,
Sure.
what do you think
No,
convincing
mara, hey,
America now is?
South
Come
Africa,
on.
one, I feel like people just play with South Africa, everybody. Even the case of like xenophobia.
Sure.
They talk about, have you ever seen xenophobia in South Africa?
Come on,
Have
bro.
you ever seen? Never.
Like
There
direct.
was a time.
No, but those
There
are,
was
those
a
were
time.
four
Those
Nyaupe
are
boys. four Nyaupe boys who decided to kill 4 Zimbabwean Nyaupe boys. That's just black on black crime. Like
Don't put you down, please. Don't put you down, please.
And
They cancel each other out.
they were also confused. They're like, Babu, Uzuma Wanze.
that was just a Nyaupe battle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was like, I think, yeah, it's just these days there's so much information, right?
Sure.
It's killing. That's what's killing us now.
Mm.
That those smaller instincts, it's just neighbors fighting, man. You know, if you fight with your neighbor, it's not that bad. But if I put it on camera,
Oh yeah.
then it's a different game.
I can also
altogether.
sell a narrative.
Yeah,
You know what
because
I'm saying?
You find somebody being angry that these Zimbabweans are taking our jobs, angry, but he doesn't have a CV.
Yeah.
But he's angry. But he has never applied anywhere. But he's super angry.
Doesn't know how to ride a scooter.
Doesn't even try. Like
Can't take an
He
order.
can't take an order. He doesn't own a ball pen. You don't own a ball pen. How are you gonna be a waiter? It's just like
I think also the biggest thing that most South Africans understand is most of us have one vision of how we're going forward.
Mhm.
Whether it's with foreigners, whether it's with white people, a lot of us aren't like, hey, we need certain people gone. Hey, these people are stealing our jobs. Hey, this. So I think that's what's annoying about social media. Like the little things get magnified so much that you're like, this is not the real
Yeah.
consensus on
It's
the
not
ground.
how
especially
people
Twitter.
feel.
Do you
Yes.
remember? Do you remember during COVID? If you looked at Twitter, you would swear that the world was fucking ending. bro.
Sure, falling
Yeah.
apart.
And then go outside. It's just normal people just chilling like this. Just
Smoking RGs.
RGA, the cells went up. Yes, yes.
a lot of lungs were burned.
Boy.
Hey, they were making us think 5G was gonna kill us all.
Oh, yes.
Ooh, 5G was
And
the
who
worst
came
thing.
up with that idea?
To this day, I don't know what a 5G is. I have no idea what
At
it's
least you
about.
don't know
Different
5G.
waves that you can't see even.
I don't know.
There could be 5G in this room.
At least you don't know what 5G is. I don't know what G stands for.
in the 5G.
In the 5G. It's 5G.
codons. I
Five.
don't-
What does that
boros.
G stand for?
What does G stand
Gamma,
for?
maybe gamma or something.
What?
Gamma, like gamma rays or whatever.
You're gonna have to define gamma.
I don't know.
Imagine
Now-
we find out it was Kikaba this whole time. 5 Kikaba.
5 gig.
Ah, you're still on that 4 Kikaba, boy. I'm on that 5.
5 gigabers.
5 gigabytes.
We don't know what the fuck that shit means, man.
Bro.
But I'm glad they left that shit. I'm glad we left that thing in the behind us and stuff. Speaking of leaving things, did you see Gogo Maweni left left the sangoma? He's
Koteni.
Skoteni.
Yes.
Wait,
Gogo
oh,
Skoteni.
explain to us. Explain what I'm.
So she's Gogo Skoteni. You know Gogo Skoteni, right?
Yeah?
Hot, amazing, beautiful. Mwah.
The sangomas they're making
She's
these days.
left that sangoma life.
What is she now?
Now she's a Christian. She's a pastor.
Where?
When you say she left Sangoma Life, just say she quit being a Sangoma.
She quit being a sangoma.
She's
that's
no longer. She retired.
Yeah, she retired.
She resigned. You know what?
She's
I'm
like,
no longer
I
a Sangoma.
quit.
I quit.
Fuck this.
So, okay.
So she handed in her bones and then?
No, she said
Put
she
the
was not gonna
Bible.
burn her bones.
She was gonna burn her bones.
She said she's not gonna burn them.
oh,
So the bones are still around.
She's gonna keep them.
So, okay, if you quit, I don't know a lot about this stuff. If you quit or retire, do they stop visiting you?
Oh, that's a good question.
Do they stop? They're like, oh, okay, now you quit.
That is a good question.
Done. We don't want to tell her anything.
I know.
Like, do they just stop? Like, okay.
I know.
Jesus.
Jesus.
number.
It's like I don't know how it works, bro. I don't know how it works.
But the
now-
thing is
yeah.
because Gogo's Koteni is famous. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So there's this thing of hoo-ha. But there's a lot of people who have been Sangomas before.
Sure.
Yeah.
And then they
just stopped.
stopped.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they became whatever they became.
Ah,
And there's a lot of people who were Christians.
yes.
Staunch
Who
Christians.
then
Stopped,
became- yeah.
stopped and became Sangomas.
Okay, but
Yeah.
what happens now? Because there are people who ordered things from her,
Mm.
like Busliso
No, I see that.
and Matwasane.
Yeah, I'm talking about that.
What about those people?
Because she initiated
You are
other
our-
people, now she left like,
Exactly.
my govela. My govela. Baba.
Baba, what's going on now?
Oi! Seriously?
Oi,
Imagine if Take a Lot just ended mid your delivery. Or you're in
during your
a Uber.
delivery, they just turn. You just see it on your app.
Hey, bro, what's that?
This nigga is driving to Soweto. What the? Hey!
You're in a
I
Uber.
quit,
You're
bro.
in a Uber and the trip just ends.
Get out. Get
And
out.
it's like,
Call him and he's like, no, I just quit. I just quit. My ngenzenjalo, okay, I just quit. Ukudla kwakho uzokuthola la ukhuni.
No, you're in the Uber. You're in the
You're
Uber.
inside of it. I
Inside the
just-
Uber and he
I
quits
just quit
there. Yes,
now.
and check on the
It's
app.
like,
Puma.
You live with me now.
You're going to
you're
eat.
gonna have
like
to
it or
be.
not.
You're gonna have to be that man's boyfriend forever.
It's like my lady. My lady was a Christian.
Yeah.
Before, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She wanted to become a pastor and all. She went to what you call this Bible school.
Bible school, yeah.
and stuff like that.
And then she got a ring.
And then one day she was sleeping. She had a
ring.
dream.
A ring.
You know, they call.
Oh, you mean the call?
Yeah, one day she had a dream. That's the
Ultimate.
call.
Yeah, the call is the dream.
Was this when you were with her or before? You were with
No, we're still together. We're still together.
her? No, I'm saying at the time
When the call came in,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
were you sleeping in the same bed?
No. You mean the moment?
Oh, yeah.
You're talking about the moment,
Yeah,
like,
like when
we
he's
were
talking
sleeping,
about the
and then
moment.
before I know when somebody was sleeping, I was like, "Hey, why? No."
When 5G turns when 5G turns into 5 Coco.
Five gog.
No, it didn't happen that way.
Okay.
Yeah, she was a prophet. She was a, what you call these things? English has so many words. Like, like your psychic type of thing.
Oh,
I
okay,
don't know
okay.
between
Like a
the
prophetess,
or
Ah,
medium. I don't know
medium,
between.
yeah,
I think it's a medium.
yeah.
She tossed at medium, and then after that she had
She
to,
tossed at medium.
yeah,
as a medium.
Now she's a large.
yeah. You know what I mean? She tossed out to
Yeah.
become a medium.
Oh, okay.
And she
Oh,
became
okay.
a medium, and then for a short while, and then she started, getting other calls from different directions.
Okay.
Yeah, the reception was now too busy.
The reception.
Too many calls.
So nama medium I twas.
No, a lack of a better word, man. When I say toss, I mean initiated.
Oh, okay.
Not toss, but initiated.
Oh, okay.
She went through a
She
process.
did their process.
Yeah,
version
their
of it.
process. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
And then she went and became a sangoma. So after this award, they called me and we celebrated the sangoma style.
What was that? What was that?
It was songs and
What was that?
Toilet Mo is a sangoma.
it was nice. That was the best celebration I had.
Okay, so it makes sense now why you won this award.
This was yours, Gatlego.
This was actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then you got.
Oh,
the
you thought I
girlfriend
won
with
it because of
Yeah,
the
because
oh, man, not just one sangoma.
Two.
it was two. How
guys-
do you know?
No one is ever gonna win this award again.
It's King Flat for the next 10 years.
Join me. Join me.
They're gonna rename this award just like the egg
The
one.
King Flat.
King Flight Award. After I won it 4 times in a row.
So, but I
No,
was
but
saying,
look, I think while we're still on that, you fucking deserve this.
100%.
And you've been deserving of this award for all the comedians that you've mentored and all that you've done, your contribution to the comedy game. Do you know what I'm saying? I think it's about motherfucking time, man.
bless
Yeah.
it.
That's
Yeah.
what's up.
Okay,
That's what's
are
up.
you doing the go-go?
No, I was asked, is Toilet Mo still a sangoma or did he also?
I think he said he quit. As well.
He's a
I
fucking.
think
quit.
it's his words. Yeah, I think he did
quit.
say
Did
that.
he say fuck it?
Yeah?
Did he just fuck it?
And McGee's podcast,
Yeah.
yeah, he did say,
Recently.
yeah,
Is
the,
this after he's
the
still with
last
Oscar
time
or
when he
before
was
he's still with Oscar?
no, but the last time when he was on McGee, guys,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know what I mean. I think he said like he doesn't. I don't think he said I'm no longer a sangoma. I think he said I'm no longer practicing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
Because
yeah.
it's a different ball game altogether. Practicing.
Yeah, I don't take
And-
the clients and you know what I
So
mean.
even if the call comes in, you can
You
reject.
can, you can reject.
Yeah, just say.
Yeah.
Just say peace.
Oh, I thought maybe you have to accept the call, but you don't have to do anything about it.
Ha. Okay. Tell me how. How do you imagine that?
It's like when you speak to someone on their phone and they say "Babuli Sakaya" and then you don't greet them. You still had the call.
No, but you're saying you answered the call, but so you answer it and you say nothing.
No, but I think answering the call constitutes doing something.
Yeah.
Or is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I
answering
thought
the
you
call.
could just chat with them and then not do a thing.
No, they're like
Afterwards.
America. Their ancestors are like America.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, they tell you that do this. If you don't do it, you're gonna take 8.
Oh.
And 8 is your left leg.
They're like that. Oh, so you don't behave? We're gonna take your white people too.
Both legs. You can bring Starlink. You can bring
You know what?
Starlink.
Yeah. That's what Lesotho said. He's like, you know what?
You can bring that stuff.
Just bring Starlink.
Yo, that's crazy,
Just
bro.
bring Starlink.
What is Lesotho doing?
They hit them with a 50% tariff
Then they said, "Bring
and they
Starlink, it's
acted
fine."
right. They were just like,
They
you
were
can
just
bring
like,
it for free.
All right, you know what? It's fine.
You can
Just bring Starlink.
just
Because-
bring your Starlink. We can.
All right.
And I think they said they might have said they'll even start buying something from them.
Eh.
I don't know what it is, but I'm like, what are you gonna buy from America, Lesotho?
That we don't have.
That
here.
we don't
Come
have.
on, bro. We are your big brother. You are in
Apparently-
our stomach. actually.
Apparently, it's something that we have. They just say they'll stop buying from South
us.
Africa and
Oh,
buy from.
okay.
And we're like, oh, so you want to live rent free?
This is all a game, man. All a game.
Next thing they're gonna be using Lesotho dollars.
Sure.
Oh, that's crazy.
But how
Watch
long can
yourself.
we? How long can we hold out?
We can hold out forever, bro.
You think so?
Yeah. South Africa, I think we're more powerful than we think.
Sure.
We have a lot.
I-
a
Yeah,
lot
but
of
few
reserves.
comrades need to leave, eh? Like in the government. Like
That's what I was
few-
about to
few-
say.
yeah.
I think as a country, we have the resources and everything to hold out, but our government
might
is-
be a
yeah,
challenge.
That might be government. That's one thing with the Afrikaners.
And
that-
we've been
that
waiting
people
for them
listen
to die,
them.
bro. These people don't want to die.
I mean, they're not dying.
Where's that?
Hey, he's got flu. Yeah, I'm back.
He's
Antibiotics.
I thought for sure half of the parliament would be erased after 2020. I thought, because they're old as fuck.
I served with Mandela. You're like, how? How?
How are you still here?
How are you still
Yeah, but
here?
that's when I knew that I was gonna survive Corona. When they said Gwera Mantashi had Corona and he survived, I was like, if this man can survive, I'm surviving AIDS, I'm surviving cancer.
Gwera couldn't even breathe before getting COVID. I was like, sure he's gonna die.
On his own.
He works in slow motion. Damn, man.
Got Corona, now he's back. The big ass jackets. It's just fucking.
And he's got that big stomach. Like he looks like pregnant with triplets. You know, it's just.
Old, pregnant, still survive Corona.
He speaks like he's a sangoma. Yeah, today this government is doing.
He's permanently on call. He's permanent.
We've been doing this.
Salala.
I remember one time they said
They are telling me.
They said he passed his masters of something. I was like, why? You're only left with 15 years to live. Why study? You have money. You are left with 15 years to live or less. Why do you go to school?
Enjoy the rest of
Enjoy your life, man. Smoke something. Like, smoke something wrong. Don't.
Do you think Gwede was in a lecture room?
No way.
Sitting Lima 2000.
Come on, bro.
No way.
Hey, we're trying to concentrate. They're making noise.
Breathing out loud. Everyone can't concentrate as well. Sorry, I think someone's sleeping at the back.
Tell me, what do you understand about this topic?
So bad.
It is not taking
No,
me
there's
away.
no fucking ways.
I
I think maybe it's an honorary one.
Nah.
Yeah.
No,
because
but
I
that
don't
one was okay, maybe. You'll never know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
Don't
honorary
understand
masters.
these honorary things. Because they can't make you an honorary surgeon. You know what I mean?
Nah, I'm not going to that.
You're not going to
honorary
touch the honorary surgeon.
We are here to give you honorary surgeon, and I'm gonna perform a. We're gonna cut the honorary surgeon.
They asked the question, they said the passing mark of doctors, in medicine school is like 65%.
Sure.
So now, if you have a problem of that 35%,
What happens?
I have to take out a book in front of you.
Yes.
The way, give me a minute. You don't die, ne?
I used to struggle with
It says
this one.
bend over.
Mojak has a five. Have you heard Mojak's bet on that? He's like, doctors that get 60%. They're like, you come in and you're like, yo, I have a problem here. They're like, yo, boy, mnang pelele.
Yale. Yale, best you do, man. I'm gonna have to call a specialist. I'm gonna have to call my doctor.
No, it's crazy, man.
Even Baba, guys, Jacob Zuma.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he gave
Was
us-
he one of the 20% that they solved
No,
AIDS with?
no. I'm saying he's
What?
You know, in Durban, they've now they had 20% successful AIDS trials that they can now solve
Oh.
AIDS.
Yes, they said they found a cure to AIDS.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
but it makes sense
but it
because
worked
there's a
on
lot of it.
20% of the people that they tried it on.
we've had AIDS, but again, cure at home for so many years.
What?
Which one?
Yeah,
What?
yeah. I'm telling you,
At your house.
not.
He has to ask.
Then Limpopo, guys.
Limpopo guy.
Every time one
Listen,
albino
don't say too much
disappears in
from
his
us.
village, someone is cured of AIDS.
You know what I mean? Like we've had this. Look, it's
Where in Limpopo?
it's herbal treatment.
Limpopo's big.
It's herbal treatment, guys.
You're
That's
from
that's
Limpopo?
treatment.
You're
chief.
from Limpopo?
Yeah, I'm from
No, I'm
Limpopo.
saying-
Limpopo?
You're from Limpopo.
You're from Limpopo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So wait,
Limpopo is
'cause
big.
We can.
I'll tell you
Limpopo.
after this episode, I will give you.
When I give directions.
I will give you directions.
It's not even street names.
Too many villages at home that sometimes the GPS, after the fourth tree, like, just say right.
No GPS, there's no roads.
Yeah. So what's the cure?
The cure, it's been there. Even Dr. Sebi, Dr. Sebi?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
diet.
herbalist. Yeah, he died. And now I know.
No, I mean a diet.
No,
I
but
said
he-
a diet.
he-
Yeah,
yeah,
no, he
he's
did
dead.
die. Yeah.
Nigga, I went to a herbal doctor with you the other day.
Yeah.
Didn't I?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, Dr. Susan. You know what I mean? She's a medical doctor, but she's a herbalist. But she believes in, like solving in like herbal treatment.
Okay.
She also treats,
Dr.
yeah,
Susan.
she also treats like,
It's in Susan Amovango. Susan.
Yeah, I thought so.
Walekgoa. Aye, esingo.
so people go
Looks
there
like she can cure.
with HIV.
Mm.
And then 6 months later they test and then it's negative.
Me.
You're not gonna
I
try.
don't. You know what? My mom was taking me to one of these herbal doctors.
After you eat.
No, when I when I was having problems because I was like trying to figure out what was happening, right? And
You thought it was an ancestor thing.
no, with my heart. I was
Oh,
trying to
yeah.
find, and he's like, your heart is fine. And he was giving me pills. He's like, maybe it's your liver. Your problems are coming from your liver and whatnot, giving me all these medications. And I was like, I don't trust this thing. And so I just went to a doctor, and the doctor was like, nah, you need to see a cardiologist. And the cardiologist was like, you need a surgery. Why are you taking fucking herbal pills? You require surgery.
Drinking herbs.
There are no herbal pills.
Herbs for your ass.
Bro, this guy was gonna solve my heart condition, carry herbal pills.
No, you see now, there's no herbal pills. That was a
That's
scam.
the problem.
That was a scam.
Did he have an accent? Did he say, I'm going to give you a herbal pill now?
No, white dude. Again, like you're saying, you're Dr. Susan, white guy. This white herbalist. I don't trust.
Did he have dreadlocks?
No.
Because that is a red flag.
Is he a doctor?
doctor.
Is he a doctor as well?
Yeah.
A medical doctor.
He said so. I didn't see his paperwork.
Did you see anything on his wall that
Does Dr.
showed
Susan
that
have
this
those stuff?
nigga...
Does Dr. Susan have those?
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
acting like you
yeah.
saw those things.
Yeah, and I see Dr.
He's a
Susan.
certified doctor.
Yeah, there's another one, Dr. Nell. Like in somewhere when you go in Pretoria and stuff like that, is also like he's a doctor and then he's a herbalist as well.
Okay.
And they are both white and they are old. You better go fast.
Time is of the
Your
essence.
AIDS
Have a
is
long
at
time. Have a long time like Kwaito.
You know, I like how he said it's like I have to see Dr. Susan. Like Ogar Vele Vele, he has the AIDS.
It's just
This
that-
one.
No, I'm very interested in this stuff because obviously it's sort of like it's not the conventional way, especially for people in a metropolitan place like South Africa now. It becomes less and less conventional. So it's not that it doesn't work because all medicine is herbs anyway.
Mm.
It
So
is.
it's sort of like
It is.
they've just made it more pharmaceutical, so
Yeah.
it
They've
works.
added things,
Hmm.
subtracted things.
Because it's becoming, I think, a lot more prevalent now. Because the president, Vamofile weed the other day.
So
Did you see that?
You are so happy.
They gave him edibles. Yeah.
Yeah, then he was like, he acted like he was on a runaway. That was funny, man.
Did he take them? Did he take them?
Nah, he just had a jar and he was like, he's funny sometimes.
He was trying to run away with the jar.
Sometimes.
But speaking
Our
of AIDS,
president smokes weed.
Yeah.
Yes.
speaking of AIDS, did you see the girl on the Twitters that was talking about how she doesn't feel like it's her responsibility to tell you she's positive? Why are you out here having sex with strangers in the first place?
Oh.
She's like, you must
She
live
has
with
a
your
point.
you must live
What?
with your consequences if
What do
you
you mean
get
she
it.
has a
She
point?
has a point. Why are you just fucking people raw, bro?
Okay, so if we are together after 6 months, then is she gonna tell me?
She said it's up to her when she feels comfortable to tell
This
you.
is so dangerous. This is
Because after 6 months, you are no longer a stranger.
Yeah. Now we
Yeah,
know
so,
each
so
other.
she's saying it's up to her to decide when to tell you.
So if you ask her a question, do you have, which is weird, like nobody ever.
now somebody takes offense. AIDS now.
Yeah, in
Or
the
I
club.
look like I have.
Do you have AIDS?
Or kanjani?
Have you seen Dr. Susan or are you just winging it?
Or Gokos Koten? Are you? Which one? Are you?
Punch, it's never right to kill anyone.
Yeah.
But
No, what do you mean, but? I don't get it. You explain what you mean.
if somebody has AIDS and they gave it to you and they didn't disclose to you that they had the thing, I'd understand if you want to kill them.
Oh,
That's what I'm trying to say, bro. I understand.
It's illegal in certain countries to
Yeah,
not
I think
disclose.
it's- yeah.
I don't know
To
if
kill
it's
someone.
illegal
I
in South
think
Africa.
they've
No,
said
to
it's
not
like-
disclose
it's
that you have
It's attempted
AIDS.
murder.
it
'Cause it's
is
attempted.
attempted murder. You're trying to kill me. What the hell, bro? Just say
What
something.
is it?
So can't you say, "Ish, I forgot"?
You forgot. How you forget AIDS?
Is that what you remember every day when you wake
You take
up?
your ARVs every day.
Why didn't you
You
tell
wake
them?
up and go, huh? Oh yeah, I got that AIDS.
That's not how people with AIDS just wake up.
Ask Magic Johnson. Ask Magic Johnson.
No, that's not how it.
joking.
Magic Johnson for Dylan.
Nah.
No, he's still
Dr.
alive, though.
Sebi.
That guy is still
Dr.
strong.
Sebi.
Apparently, that's a rumor, though.
Okay.
But I
But
guess
his
Dr.
diet is
Sebi,
crazy.
Dr. Sebi treated a lot of celebrities who wanted to be underground. They didn't want to disclose.
So Magic Johnson disclosed.
No. Rumor has it.
Okay.
Yeah. I think people know people, and those people know things. Yeah. After first 3, he went right.
And the number plate said Magic 4 GP. Ooh, yeah.
Hey, also, that surname Johnson and AIDS.
Hey, but hey,
Hey, it's dangerous. I don't lie to you, that's why me, I was scared to take the Johnson and Johnson vaccine. I was like, hey, it's in Kosi and Magic together.
You got both Johnsons in this bitch?
Johnson and Johnson.
Johnson and Johnson? Oh, I'm not fucking around with Johnson and Johnson. That's super AIDS.
That's the AIDS.
There AIDS and Jimming. Yeah, Jim.
That's that S is for super AIDS.
Introducing the new AIDS, Johnson and Johnson.
Kosi and Magic.
The collab you never thought you'd ever see.
The collab you thought you'd never see. Limited edition in stores from 16th July.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Magic
Oh, Magic Johnson.
Hey man, you almost killed
man.
TT though.
Can't breathe.
Come back, TT.
Almost done. Okay, that's
Almost.
Let's close this guy. Let's close it.
off.
Let's close it off.
No, but talking about AIDS, guys, at least now these days, AIDS is no longer scary like before.
Yeah.
You can tell there's no longer advertisement of AIDS. It's no longer Soul City.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, there's no Soul City. Then you know that.
Yeah, no, we are fine.
no more Sister
As long as there's no
Bettina.
TV series.
Your intersections came to an end.
Yeah, there's no AIDS.
Hey, so
AIDS is coming down.
There was this one episode where they told somebody they had AIDS, and then the person looked at their hands, and their hands started shrinking. Bro,
Was this Brasol?
it was so
Was
sweet.
this
I
Brasol?
forgot what it was, bro. But the thing is, it's stuck in my mind. So to me, as a kid, I was like, hey, when you get AIDS, your hands shrink immediately. When you find out it's
Yeah, plus in Soul City, people who had AIDS, they die after 3 days. Like, 3 episodes. They're just gone. First episode, it's when they test you. Second episode, you are stressed. Third episode, you are lying on a bed. And they
Fourth
always
episode, Puza Mache. So you're fine.
and their lips are
That
always
fast
dry.
acting AIDS. That fast acting.
But you
I'm
remember,
imagining young Linde just greeting people. Hello, how are you?
But you remember KwaitoAids, guys?
Oh, that's a different
No,
level.
that one was a haze.
That one finished
That is a-
uncles.
Wow. Gasela.
1 in 4 black men lost an uncle to KwaitoAids.
Zombo is one of the
Zombo, yo.
Brown Dash.
Ooh.
And all of them, you know, the thing about that AIDS, I don't know what it is about it, but every time they disappear for a while out of media, they disappear, and they come back wearing a big suit and sunglasses performing, just oversized suit,
Gray as a motherfucker in the fish.
and so they perform, and that performance is always a goodbye after
the
2 weeks.
Because I remember Zombo. Zombo
Farewell tour.
remember live on SABC One.
Yeah.
Zombo came on live, and you know those biscuits, those 20-cent biscuits. He was busy eating those things, bro. And you are saying he was struggling. I'm telling you, bro.
And,
on camera.
and he had a problem with Athamafukat. He's right.
You see? Then a
You
few
saw the
months
episode?
later,
Yeah.
a few months later, gone, bro.
Damn.
Everybody performs. You see, if you have AIDS, stop performing, guys.
You'll survive. You'll survive if you don't perform.
That's the word from the award winner. If you have AIDS, stop performing.
Oh man.
Yo,
Did Magic Johnson ever play after the AIDS?
Yeah, he did.
He
He
did he
came back
play?
and he played.
man.
And he even played at the Olympics. And some of his US teammates, they actually petitioned for him not to play because they're like, hey, bro, this guy has AIDS. What
Oh,
if he could?"
crazy.
what if he...
But he was
Yeah,
fine.
infect us or whatever,
So,
but it was fine.
so
But he
King
couldn't.
Flat's rule only applies in South Africa because Johnson kept performing.
Yeah, but he gone.
And yeah, that's what he's saying.
Yeah, sure, I hear you.
All right,
Damn.
that's it. You know what? We're shutting this shit down.
Because he Johnson.
Hey, no.
King Flat has a
we're not
story. He
going
has a
there.
story. He has a story. He's like, yes.
We're not going there. Thank you for watching. Thank you for coming through. And
Wait, what's
watching
his story?
this. Hey, like and subscribe. Censored-Ish podcast. Saturdays on Spotify. YouTube on Tuesdays. We're done. We're cutting this shit. We're not.
Tell your story. Tell your story.
It's insensitive.
Censored-Ish. Thank you, gents.
Thank you to Spotify. Thank you for all those sponsors.